welcome to our assembly on Global Goal 5.
Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls.
Gender bias is undermining our social fabric and devalues all of us. It is not just a human rights issue, it is a tremendous waste of the world's human potential. By denying women equal rights, we deny half the population a chance to live life at its fullest. Political, economic and social equality for women will benefit all the world's citizens. Together, we can eradicate prejudice and work for equal rights and respect for all.
Many years ago, there was a young girl who loved going to school. However, she lived in an area where some political leaders didn't want her to go to school. They used to attack the schools and try to stop girls going to school.
I'd still try and go, even if they tell me not to go.
I'd probably try and go, even if they tried to stop me.
So one day, this young girl, who was only 11 years old at the time, started to make speeches and write blogs saying that girls should be allowed to go to school as well.
Well, they felt very angry and frustrated, and they decided to do what was right in their own time.
I think they were angry when she was ignoring them.
However, the people in power who didn't want girls to go to school wanted to frighten her to stop her telling people these things. They knew lots of people around the world were listening to what she was saying, so they made it clear that they would harm her if she kept saying these things.
I'd carry on anyway, even if they threatened to harm me. Maybe because it's important.
The right thing to do, because if she didn't get an education, then how was she supposed to learn about the ways of this world?
I would not stop speaking the truth, because it would be wrong to stop after being threatened.
The girl did not stop saying her opinions. So one day, when she was 14 years old, a man came onto the bus when she was on her way back from school and shot her. The bullet hit her head. Luckily, this girl did not die.
When you feel sad and angry, you might stay away from them.
No, I would not stop after that. I would carry on fighting.
I would be terrified, but some people were trying to be brave.
She was taken to another country and she survived. She went on to finish school and continues to tell the world that girls should be allowed to go to school.
Definitely did make an impact, because girls get their rights now.
I think she did make an impact because lots of girls are coming to school now.
The girl in this story is Malala Yousafzai, and this happened between 2008 and 2012. In 2014, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize and is now a leading global advocate championing equal rights to education for all, especially for girls.
I think she's a really, really big role model.
She's definitely a role model because she helped the world realise.
I think she is a role model because she helped girls get to school.
COVID-19 has shed a light on existing gender equality and has also seen a sharp increase in violence against women and girls, especially domestic abuse. But despite the pandemic, activists around the world have been continuing their efforts towards making gender equality a reality for everyone and everywhere. This video will demonstrate the actions they have taken.
We call ourselves les coloreuses, the gluers. We come at night to work on our poster campaign, protesting against gender violence. Some call us vicious feminist activists, others call us vandals. But we say, what have they been doing to our bodies, to women and gender minorities across this city and our country? We are on a mission to publicly expose the reality that has been silenced for too long, to tell the world that this country, celebrated for its great culture, now has the highest femicide rate in Western Europe. Our messages are bold. They tell the tales of all the victims. France does not recognize them, say out loud their names, but we do, and we are honoring them in this way. We are demanding that people pay attention, that the killings stay in the news and on the government's agenda to do more. Our movement is inclusive. No matter how someone identifies, we are campaigning together, for each other, to end all forms of gender-based violence. We want everyone who has felt threatened and vulnerable to reclaim this space, the street, to feel safe here. Our posters are torn off or splattered with paint, but we come back and restore the words. Until every woman, every gender minority feels safe in this country, we'll keep on protesting in this way. Our movement is spreading around the world. All of us are demanding that our societies, our governments do more to stop the violence. None of us will give up until they do.
I want you to get together. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together.
Sadly, these are just some issues girls and women still face in this world. Global Goal 5 sets our target to help us get closer to gender equality.
Target 5.1. End discrimination against women and girls.
Target 5.2. End all violence against and exploitation of women and girls.
Target 5.3. Eliminate forced marriages and genital mutilation.
Target 5.4. Value unpaid care and promote shared domestic responsibilities.
Target 5.5. Ensure full participation in leadership and decision making.
Target 5.6. Universal access to reproductive health and rights.
We are all equal and we all have a voice.